Hi, hello, welcome. It's Pip here from queenpipcards.com. Let me just refresh my page, see if I can see myself on camera, which is always a bit weird, and then we'll get on with everything that I want to talk to you about today. Hopefully you can join me live. Okay. Oh wow, okay. Hi Lisa, hi Barry, hi everybody. Okay. Now, I was going to try and see if I could switch off my autofocus, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do that. I know I can when it's just a camera on my phone, but I don't know if I can do that. Oh no, that wants me to edit and put all like stickers and stuff all over it. No, okay, it's not that one then. Okay. Alright, well I will just try and not do too much of the old moving around, but yes, I will try and see how that goes. Okay, so first of all, welcome. It's nice to see you all here. Something happened last month which was quite surprising but very exciting. I actually promoted to gold, which is a fabulous thing to do. It's something I wasn't really expecting quite so soon, but one of my amazing teamies, Di Richardson of Di Richardson Crafting, she promoted to Silver Elite, which meant that I promoted to gold, and I just wanted to share with you some of the gorgeous gold congratulations cards that I received. Isn't that amazing? Aren't they lovely? So clever. My team are so lovely and amazing. And this one's from Paula, who's the demonstrator development manager here in the UK of Stampin' Up. Oh, I sound really croaky. Sorry about that. I just had a sneezing fit before I started. And it's made me go a bit sniffy and a bit sneezy. Sorry about that. So yes, they're lovely, aren't they? From my gorgeous team and friends, because this one's from Lola in Germany, who's not my team, but a big shout out to Lola, because Lola's just promoted to Silver Elite as well. Woohoo! And she's going to come and join us in Birmingham. So it'll be me and Di and Lola at Centre Stage in Birmingham. So I'm very, very happy about that. Very pleased to see both of them with me there. Okay, so I just wanted to share with you those because they're lush and to celebrate a little bit about me. Woo! It's a big deal getting to gold. It's taken me a while. Not because, it's because I don't want to push my guys into doing anything they don't want to do. So everybody in my team works at their own pace, and when they're ready and they want to promote, that's great. So hopefully we'll have some more next year, but who knows. And then my team leader sent me this fabulous card because with my sales last month and our promotions, or joint promotions, so Di to Silver Elite and me to gold, I earned the Greece incentive trip as well. So that was amazing. So she sent me that to congratulate me for both Greece and getting to gold, which is lovely. So yeah, Sean and I have just come back from Alaska and we're already thinking about our next trip. It was so lovely to be able to be on the ship and to say to people, I'll see you again next year, because so many of them, of my friends around the world, will be on the Greek Isles trip too, so that's great. And for those of you who are still aiming for it, go for it. You can get there. It's one of the most amazing things that happens as part of Stampin' Up is the incentive trip that they do. It's just a fabulous incentive. I mean, really, really is a good incentive. And yeah, it's hard work. I'm not going to say it isn't. I put up on my blog yesterday what you need to achieve to reach the incentive trip, and it might sound a lot to some people. Some people just breeze it. You know, it just depends on whether you have a large sales base or a massive team or whatever. But I have a relatively small team, and so I was really chuffed that I'd earned my 4th trip in a row, because it shows that we must be doing something right as a group. So yes, so that was from my upline Natalie, bless her, love that. And then I had a few late birthday cards come in that I just wanted to share with you because you know it was my birthday last month. So this one was from my teamie Sandra, and I love that she's used the embossing paste here and made it look like sand. Isn't that genius? So she obviously the other things aren't Stampin' Up, so we'll just ignore them, but I thought it was such a cute way of actually incorporating things that Stampin' Up don't do with things that are Stampin' Up! Do. And isn't that amazing? It's really lifelike, that sand. Really lifelike. I think that's great. So yeah, so that was from Sandra, thank you. And then this was from my friend Angie, who she's actually one of my Sideline Fiona's teamies. So we do Twinklets together when we do joint team training. Angie's in Fiona's team, but she always celebrates my birthday, and isn't that lovely? It's kind of like a cutout card, so it's kind of like one of the ones I showed you before that we did at team training, but then what she's done is she's done this brushos effect through the cutout, which I like, and then used some of that to do this label that's then attaching, and the flowers, and that's from Petite Petals. Isn't that lovely? So chuffed with that. That's really nice. Well done, Ange. It's a good one. And then this one came through the post from one of my newest TVs, Chris. So thank you, Chris. This is lovely. This was from one of the celebration sets a while ago, and I love that colour combination. Isn't that cool? So yeah, so thank you very much for my birthday cards. And then I had to share this with you. This is from one of my retreat guests, actually, who's also a fellow demo, Susan, and isn't that just adorable? And she's obviously got the stamp set in French because it says bonjour, whereas mine says hello. So I thought that was quite cute that you could have it in a different language. So that's cool. She obviously has French relations or friends or something. So yeah, that's good. So I liked that, so I thought I'd share that with you. Okay, so what else? So a couple of things that I need to tell you about. I've done birthday cards. So the other thing that's going on this month is there's 2 promotions going on this month. The first is regarding this new stamp set. Oops, that's upside down. This new stamp set, it's actually a bundle. I didn't get the bundle because I was going away on holiday, and I thought, oh, I won't have time to play with that before I come back, and then it'll be August, and then it'll be all into, you know, crazy stuff like Christmas. Planning for my retreat. However, one of my teamies, the lovely Barry from Matozzo Crafts, he made me this team swap, which is cool. I don't know if you can see. You probably can't. I'm probably going to have to get really close, and I'm going to get up here and then see whether you can see it or not. I'm just going to wait so I can catch up on the video and see if you can see. Yeah, okay, you can see that. That's cool. Okay, so you can see here the stitching on both the inside and the outside of this frame, and again on the inside and the outside here. Isn't that amazing? So that's caused by the new framelets that come as part of the Colour Your Season bundle. So you get this stamp set and the framelets as part of the bundle, and then you get you can buy additional brand new colours of watercolour pencils, and this is Granny Apple Green, Garden Green, Flirty Flamingo, actually Flirty Flamingo we've had in a kit, but Crushed Curry, all kinds of new colours that are in this beautiful bundle. So this is called Colour Your Season. It's a limited edition, limited supplies, while stocks last bundle. So I just want to say thank you, Barry, for doing me this card as a swap. It was brilliant. I did see some lovely ones in the swap bags going out and about in Alaska, but sadly I didn't get any in my swap bag, which was a shame because I would have loved one, because I do think it's a beautiful bundle. But it is only limited edition, so it's only whilst supplies last. And I was worried that by the time I got home, ordered it, made some samples, they'd have sold out already. So I thought, no, I'll just show this one. So that's Colour Your Season. Now the extra nice thing is that they're also now doing bonus days. Bonus days, you may have remember this from previous years. Bonus days is spend £45, like the celebration amount, but rather than getting something free, you get a £4.50 coupon to spend next month. So whatever you buy this month, so buy in August, and whatever you buy in August, you have, if your spend is a cumulative £45 and more within an order, so if you do 45 or you do 90 or you do 100 and whatever it is, 130. Is that right? 130, 90, 135. Anyway, if you do that in any order, you would get one £4.50 voucher for every £45 you spend in that order. And then any other orders you do through the month, every time you put in a £45 order, you'll get another £4.50 bonus to spend next month. Now you get them in the form of emails. These emails will come into your mailbox. I do not get a copy of them. Stamping Up do not get a copy of them. Please, please, please do not lose your bonus day coupons. Okay? So yes, so that's good. But it's a great offering. Okay, so that's that. With that, now I'm going to talk Alaska. So first of all, this was a beautiful card that I received. We're going to have shed loads of inspiration. Okay, just get ready. So this was a beautiful card that I received from our DDM, who is our development manager, demonstrator development manager here in the UK, Paula Gorey. And she sent me this lovely card, and I'm sure she sent one to all the girls who got the trip this year, just to say congratulations on earning Alaska and have a lovely time. And I thought that was so lovely, and I really love this tropical chic bundle. It's great. Okay, so then dun dun dun, I'm going to open my swap bucket, and it is a large bucket. Look at this, it's huge. So what happens is when we go to any incentive trip, you get to sign up for a swap. You can sign up for 2 swaps if you like. You can sign up for a flat swap, like a card swap, or you can sign up for a 3D swap. I never do the 3D swap because I'm always terrified that I can't get them home again afterwards, and that they'll all be destroyed in the way home. So I know most of the girls are really good, and boys are really good, and they do 3D swaps that you can actually fold flat, but I'm always just terrified that mine are never going to survive the way out and theirs are never going to survive the way back. So I went for just the card swap. Okay, so what happens is you make 26 of the same swap. Okay, sometimes people make them in different colours, but I made all mine the same. And you might recognise this one. This was based on one that I did for my card retreat, my one-day summer retreat, but I changed it up a little bit. Again, I'm going to bring this right up to here because you can't see this in the catalogue at all. It has to be, I have to say, one of the worst photographs in the catalogue that I've ever seen. And this is the Subtles embossing folder. Can you see that? I don't know if I'm going to have to tilt it a bit. Hold on. I need to catch up, you see, so I know what I'm doing. Where are we? Can you see this? I've tilted it, so hopefully you can see that now. Oh no, it's still not showing. Yikes. See what I mean? It's really hard. I'm trying to get the light to shine on it, because when the light shines on it, it's generally okay. Let me see if I can't get that. It's called Subtle, and it's called Subtle because it really, really is subtle. Let's just bring some additional light into the subject here. See if I can't get it to show up. No? Okay. I'm going to try. I'm going to probably give up on that then. But it is so subtle that you obviously can't see it. Oh, maybe. Yay! There we go. Look, you can just about see that then. So it's just a very, very subtle kind of linen look. Not even linen because it's only one way. But it's incredibly hard to show on a picture. But it's just this beautiful, slightly distressed look onto the cardstock. So I know that Mary Fish did a tutorial on doing it sideways as well. So you do it once this way, and that creates the linen look. So it looks like cotton. I haven't tried that one myself yet. I was busy doing my 26 swaps for Alaska. Okay, so I'm going to move that over a bit there and bring that down a bit. So yes, so this was my swap and I made 26. This is out of the Around the Corner. Oh, hi Angela, nice to see you. For anyone who's just joined, Can't see you though. No, I know. You can't see me. I am here. You can see my nails. Pretty nails. You'd like these colours, Angela. But for anyone who's just joined, we're currently going through the swaps that we did for Alaska. So you've missed a few nice cards, etc. and information about promotions that are going on this month. So go back and watch them. And yeah, let's have a look at this. So this is the all around the corner. No, around the corner. I always want to call it all, but it is actually just around the corner. And I've heat embossed that onto white. Added some vellum leaves. This is my favourite Rooted in Nature DSP. Some twine, some buttons, you know, you name it. And this is on Petal Pink, which is a lovely, it's a real salmony pink. It's nice. So that was the swap that I did. And then I gave 26 of those in to Stampin' Up, and they gave me 25 back because they keep one for themselves, which I think is fair because they're organising it. Right, how am I going to do this? Okay, so this one, this one's a bit of a wow one. And my Teamy Alison is the queen of making these. In fact, she has been making loads of these. She taught us how to make them at our last team training, and this will be my technique class in September. So in September we're going to do our catalogue launch of the Christmas catalogue, sorry, the autumn winter catalogue. I just call it Christmas. And then in the afternoon we're going to be doing fancy folds, and we're going to make one of these. And the reason why I thought we'd make one of these with the new Christmas stuff is because, okay, it's a little early, it's September, but you make it, you then put it away. But this makes a fabulous hanging lantern, don't you think? So you could have that up with a little, well, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do, but anyway, I think this just makes a lovely hanging ornament, although it is technically a card. And this one was made by Katia Picolia Glue. I have no idea if I've pronounced your name correctly, Katia, and I apologise if I've completely just destroyed that. Anyway, but that was from Katia, so nice job. I thought it was lovely. I also thought it was nice that we got one of those in just a normal swap. That was great. Okay, so I'm going to whiz through these. Some of them are in plastic, and I apologise. The reason why they're in plastic is so that I don't lose who it is who's made them. So I'll try and keep the plastic down to a minimum. But I always like to credit where credit is due. Okay, so this one is made by Jackie Ross. I don't know where she's from. But this uses the fabulous Animal Outings petal embossing folder. Lovely. I like that she's done it just straight on like that. That's cool. Some of the brilliant wood paper, and then coloured in with some blends. I mean, amazing to colour all that lot in for 26 of them. So I like that very much. Thank you, Jackie. That's great. And I really love Animal Outings, as I'm sure you all do too. Okay, let's pop that there. Next, another very popular set, and again using that Subtles embossing folder. Another popular set is this one, which is the Healing Hugs. Isn't that pretty? What do you think of that one? This is in Merry Merlot, I think, the new Merry Merlot. And this is Judy Prowl. So I think that's just beautiful. Again, a nice one because this is Healing Hugs, but it's being used as a birthday card, which is awesome. And I like the framework going on there. So yeah, so that's nice. Then you're going to see quite a few Healing Hugs as we go through. Then we had this one. This is an easel card. So it stands up like this. Isn't that cute? So if you're on the mantelpiece, you could see it like this. Okay, and it's embossed, and I think that's brochure work in the background there. And this is made, I'm going to guess it's made by somebody in France, because they tend to make red, white and blue. And it is indeed Sonia Benedetti. Oh, actually that might be Italian. No, we haven't got any Italian, so I think she's France. Yeah, I'm fairly sure she is. So yes, so Sonia made that. Isn't that lovely? And I really like how it's diddy, but it's got a big bang for its buck. Do you know what I mean? I think that's good. Okay, here's another one. I'm going to guess also from France. Okay, how can I tell that? It's red, white and blue, or blue, white and red I should say, with a cockerel on it. And I like that it's got the mission statement, the statement of the heart in the centre. Oh, did this one not have a... This one obviously didn't come with an envelope, so I don't know who made that, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, so then I'm going to keep going. This one, you're terrific to the core. Isn't that cute? With a little apple. That lovely. And then the little leaves from the leaf ribbon cut off and popped on here. That's nice. Jen Rios, I want to say Renop, I'm not sure. So whoever you are, I'm sorry Jen if I've pronounced your name completely wrong again. But that's lovely. And I haven't got that stamp set, so it's always nice to have something you haven't got so that you can show people. This is another lovely one. My favourite Flirty and Flirt. I like the fact loads and loads of people have used the shimmer card, shimmery white card for their cards. I think it's great. This one's Janet Holmes, so that's nice. A Flirty Flamingo. Can't go wrong with a bit of Flirty Flamingo. This one is cute. I know a few people who are going to love this card. Again from the French. This one's from Sophie. Sophie, sorry, I shouldn't say it like that, should I? Sophie Pastrel, who's one of the top demos in France. She's lovely. She's doing very well. And I just love that she's got the little bulldogs on there. She's cut them all out and she's popped one of them up on a little Diamante, right. Oh, Pip, get your words together. It's obviously still jet lag setting in. Stampin' Dimensional, that's the word. I know. Yeah, Deb, it's lovely, isn't it? Gorgeous dog card. You can never go wrong, I think, with a dog card. And I know that one of my lovely friends, Amanda would love that. So anyway, shout out to Amanda if you watch this. Okay, so we're heading down one side of it. Next up is it's the rhino again. So this is obviously Animal Outing, and I like this piece here. This is done with a striped embossing folder and then chopped off at an angle. I like that. That's good. This is made by Glenda Mollet from Canada. Yay! Isn't it nice? We're going to get, I get stuff from all over the world. It's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Okay, this one I need to get out the packet again. Sorry. Bear with. Why can't I get that out of the packet? It's stuck. Stuck it the wrong way round. Hold on. And this is by Cindy Brumbaugh. Cindy Brumbaugh. And I loved this card. Absolutely loved it. Look. Isn't that cute? Stitched framelets down the side with this lovely stitching. And just pins in different colours. I mean, it's a really simple idea, but doesn't it just pop? I think it works really well. Give us a heart if you agree. I think Cindy deserves a heart for that one. That's fab. That made me smile. Okay. So next one up here is... It's like Christmas, isn't it, eh? Never know what you're going to get next. Right, so this one is Marion Gissing from Germany. So, hey, we got hearts there for Cindy. Okay, and this is nice. This is using the new tufted embossing folder. Those of you coming to my technique class on the 11th, this is the embossing folder that you will be getting as part of your class. Isn't it yummy? Doesn't it look just touchable? And doesn't it look, well, like it's tufted, quilted? It's gorgeous. And then this is the bouquet blossoms, yeah, nice. I like this. Use this myself, as you're probably aware. Okay, so that's Marion. Thank you, Marion. Nice addition to the family there. Okay, so then we've got quite a few of them went into Christmas mode. I'm guessing because they had Christmas in July classes, and this was a good way to do two things at once. Because if you're a demo, that's what you do. And this is from my friend Michelle Irene, who was on her very first incentive trip. And so it was really nice seeing her there. Season's greetings with some lovely paper and some ribbon. I mean, how simple is that, but how lovely is that? So well done, Michelle, on getting your first incentive trip. That is cool. And I like that very much. Okay. Next up is from the lovely, oh, we're getting more of this fabulous tufted. This one you're gonna go wow on this one. You're gonna go wow on this one. This is from the lovely Kim Vogel, who I got to give big hugs to when I was there. She's just adorable. And this is, wow, Petal Promenade with this gorgeous Petal Promenade paper, the tufted embossing folder down the side, some pink shimmer ribbon, and then this, which I believe is hand cut out, this stamp. Isn't that gorgeous? 26 of those, and then inside, you're stronger than most. Isn't that lovely? I mean, it's just such a lovely sentiment. So yeah, I really like that one. That's a good one, Kim. Well done. I love the name of her team as well. She's the Basement Bunch Stampers. Isn't that great fun? That's cool. Okay, so let's pop that away. Next up, all the way from Australia, is my friend Linda. This is from Linda Dalkey, who I had a fabulous opportunity to go and watch whales with. Isn't that nice? Oh yeah, my friend Linda from Australia. We went whale watching together in Alaska. Yeah, because we met up on a cruise. It's great. Yeah, it was free. All from work. Fabulous. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Anyway, so I digress. This is the gorgeous embossing folder. Yeah, somebody likes this. This is an embossing paste through one of the folders, or even maybe through one of the die cuts. I can't work out where that's come from. And then vellum with the stitched all around framelits with silver and leaves and twine. I mean, it's just so pretty, isn't it? Beautiful. Thank you, Linda. Love that. Okay. And then this one reminded me, in fact, Fiona and I, because Fiona, my friend, was also on her very first incentive trip. Woohoo! Although she got sick, which was terrible. She got really ill, so that wasn't so good. But we both looked at that and went, is that yours? She said, it looks like one of mine, doesn't it? I said, yes, it does look like one of yours. But it wasn't. This was done by Tammy Nelson in Minnesota. So yeah, it looked very similar to the style that Fiona would work with, but it didn't have a strip of DSP in the middle, so we knew it couldn't be hers. But also she knew she hadn't made it, but there you go. But yes, so that's lovely, isn't it? Very bright. I'm not sure where that thank you stamps come from. I'm gonna have to hunt that down. But this is with the lovely Garden Impressions DSP again. Okay, next up is the octopus. I don't have the octopus, I'm sorry. He really makes me a little bit scared. Okay, but that's probably just me. He gives me the willies a little bit. Can I say that? Oh, too late. But I do love this bit here, which is embossed using the die and the little fishes. I like the little fishes and the thanks for reaching out. I mean, it's the rest of it's so cute, but he's a bit scary. Okay, and this one is made by Jennifer Cotton. Oh, she's been around a while. She was on the advisory board to Stampin' Up! In 2013-14. So yes, Jennifer Cotton. Isn't that lovely? Apart from the fact it's got the octopus on it. Okay, and then this one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm trying to speed up because we've got lots still to show you. So this one here is with the bicycle ride stamp set, which I can never remember the name of. This is by Sherry Everett, and she is in, it doesn't say, but she's in America. Yeah, she's in the US because of the phone number. But I don't know whereabouts. So Life is Sweeter with Friends, using the new Corner Rounder and Corner Punch. And then this bicycle set with all the framelits that cut it out and put the leave their flowers on top and on the basket. The basket looks great actually. She's coloured that with blends, I think. That's nice. So yeah, so that's a nice one. I don't have that. Well, I have got that stamp set, but I've never used it. Yes. Well, I'm not really a bicycle kind of a girl, I have to say. And if you know me, you'd understand why. Okay, so then, and it's because I fall off. I'm really bad with bicycles. I have no sense of balance with bicycles, at least. Okay, and then this one, this is using the lovely tea room papers and obviously the varied vases. And this comes from Critterbug Handmaids, Laquita Jackson. Laquita Jackson. I know Laquita. She's in Rhonda's group, training group, I think. Or at least she has been at some point, I believe. So, yes, she is in somewhere in the US. So that's nice. I haven't got this spotty embossing folder, so that's good. That's another one I don't have. Is my wish list growing? Maybe. Yes, so that's nice. I'll pop that up with my varied vases collection. That's good. Oh, I'm making it jump, sorry. Okay, how are we doing? Whoops. Whoa, there we go. Pop that in there. Now, this next one, this is cute. Again, a set I don't have. Are you noticing? Sets I don't have. This is by Sherry, and I'm not going to even pronounce that. Uchima? So I'm very sorry, Sherry, if you ever see that pronunciation. But this is just gorgeous. She's got Wink of Stella on the moon and the stars. 2 little strips of the pattern. This must have taken her ages. And then this gorgeous embossing folder, the stars embossing folder. Isn't that lovely? Very nice. And then this is from the Twinkle, the baby set, the new Twinkle Little Star set, and the gorgeous matching silver twine with pool party. Isn't that yum? That yum? Give her some hearts for that. I think she deserves some hearts for that. Mainly just because I can't pronounce her name properly, bless her. That's not a good thing, is it? Feel a bit bad for her about that. Not good with names. Okay. Then we're back to Healing Hugs, but in a completely, well, kind of a completely different way. I like this one too. Look at that. You're the friend everyone wishes they had. Isn't that lovely? And look at these distinctive stamps. I think you can see it better on this one than you can on the other one. So this has been masked off here. And then she's stamped this one. And then she's masked that and stamped that. And then she's masked them both and stamped the leaves. I mean, that is some serious work for 26 swaps. Just give us some hearts and some loving. Purely for the amount of effort that has gone into this swap for Alaska trip. And she's, you know, this is masked and stamping. It's just incredible amount of work. I think it's fabulous. But can you see how amazing those photographic stamps are? Yeah, she deserves a lot of hearts. That's a lot of work, isn't it? And look at the beautiful, how these roses, they look like real roses. Yeah, and that's because of the distinctive, the new distinctive stamps. They took a photograph of roses and their leaves, and then they turned them into stamps. Isn't that fab? And this is by Anne Craig. Marvellous. And I know that name. I think, yeah, where's she from? She's from, now, 4, starting with a 4. I don't know. But she's been around a while, because she's number 44. I have a feeling she's a US demo that's been around for a while, or maybe Australian or New Zealand, or even Canada that's been around for a while. I must find out, because Anne, that is just absolutely stunning. I must send her a note. It's just beautiful. You could sit and look at it for hours, couldn't you? And if you got that as a get well or as a birthday card, I think you'd be really chuffed. Really chuffed. Okay. I mean, they've all spent a lot of time, and to be honest, I spent quite a lot of time on mine too. And here's another one. This time, instead of masking, they've cut it out by hand, because there's no dies with this, so they've cut that out by hand, and then they've stamped all of this behind, and they've used my new favourite Subtles embossing folder, Oh, which you can see a bit better on this colour. Oh, that tells me something, doesn't it? Yeah. So that's pretty too. And that is by, oh, hold on, Stamping with Beck. Beck Ross. Yay, in Australia. Lovely. Good old Beck. Marvellous. Oh, I'm sticking everything to it. Bear with. Okay, so if you've just arrived, we're still going through the Alaskan swaps that I've received. So thank you for your patience, because we're getting there. I've only been going 40 minutes. We did do a bit of whooping about me getting to gold beforehand, and about the new Colour Your Season promotion and bonus days, but yeah, we're still going through swaps. There's 26 of them. I need to give them all enough time to themselves. So this is lovely. Now this again, another set I don't have. This is the Pop of Petals stamp set and punch with some lovely Calypso Coral ombre ribbon. Isn't that pretty? I like that. I like that very much. And that's from Susie Wood. And she's from IA. Indiana or Iowa? Don't know. Not sure whether that's Indiana or Iowa. Is it Iowa? One of them. Anyway, there we go. So that's lovely. And again, so I just like getting stuff I don't have already. It's great. Ooh. Okay. So that's that. Next. Oh, we're nearly at the bottom. Next, again, a beautiful Healing Hugs. This time again, cut out. This is with the nice, this is Shaded Spruce, I think, the new Shaded Spruce. Again, the Subtles embossing folder, we're liking that one. And this is by Mary Ellen Byler. Mary Ellen Byler, I think, in Ohio. And she's a 4-4, so I think Anne was a 40044, so Anne was a US, very early on US demonstrator. I knew her. Anyway, so yes, so this is Mary Ellen. I have never met Anne, but there you go. I will talk to her next time I see her. But that's beautiful again, isn't it? I love the pink. This is more me with the, you know, the polka dot and the glitzy and the whatever, the pink. Let's just say pink. Okay, and then again with the Subtles embossing folder. Look at this. It was such a favourite. And this is the Hostess set. So this is, I want to say hand delivered, beautiful, stamped and then coloured in the skirt, and then the hands and the banner are popped up on dimensionals. Isn't that lovely? And that's by the lovely Brandy Cox from the States. So yes, so that's nice, pretty. And then I've saved my favourite till last, and I know you're not supposed to have favourites, but this one really is my favourite. And it wasn't until after I got home and opened it up, after I'd been oohing and ahhing over it, that I realised it was from my friend in Australia, the lovely Claire Daly, who I spent a long time chatting with and catching up with, and I didn't realise I had one of her swaps in my bag. Isn't that beautiful? So we've got copper embossing going on, we've got some beautiful sponging going on, Blackberry Bliss, I want to say pumpkin pie, crushed curry, maybe some rich raspberry in there as well. Oh, maybe this is fresh fig actually, but it's just gorgeous. And I don't actually know where that stamp set is from. It's got a B in it and I don't know where it is. So I need to go and look for that, because it'll be a good one. So I need to go and find out where that is. If you know where that stamp set is, or which stamp set this is, then please tell me before I go hunting for it, because it's yum, isn't it? Really gorgeous. Okay, so that's that. So that was really nice, and I must tell Claire that I've got one of hers and that I love it to pieces. And the thing is, it's not my style of card, in the sense that I probably wouldn't make a card that looked like that. I could, but it wouldn't be my go-to style of card. It would be one of my team, Sarah's style for sure. But I love these cards to look at. This would be something I would frame and put on my wall because I just think it's beautiful. but it wouldn't necessarily be a card that I would necessarily design myself, unless maybe retreat or something like that. Because all my classes are pretty fast and furious, and all my online stuff is pretty fast and furious, and I like doing a little things. That's why I like my retreats, because they do different things. They make me do different stuff. We do a lot more with inks and a lot more with folding and all that different kinds of stuff. So I like retreats for that purpose. They make me think outside my normal comfort zone. But yes, it's not something apart from retreats that I would normally design. Okay, so I'm clearing the decks. Because excitement and adventure await. This this was, I need to get it back to the beginning. Where is it? No, that's the end. Where's the beginning? No, there we go. So this came in our little cruise book. So we got this pouch, and in the pouch was our Alaska little adventure book, cruising adventure book, plus our luggage tags. This is one of them. The other one is on my suitcase. So they had two different designs. Isn't that pretty? All matching, as always, because, you know, coordination. No matter what it's in, that is Stampin' Up's middle name. So this was our little travel pouch that we got, which was yum. And this was before we went. So it had our flight details in it, and it had this book in it. And this book, it was basically our book of the week, our Bible that we should follow the week. It tells you who to contact if you have any problems, because they're all very good about that. Day one, where you're going to be. We're going to be in Seattle. We're going to board the ship. Oh, what have I done there? Oh, I've managed to get myself all out of sync with some of my thingies. Hasn't survived the journey well. Welcome reception on the ship. Base camp. That's where we did all the stamping. I did a live, which was very short. Oh, actually, it might have been into my team page. I didn't do it live. I didn't do it over here. But Stampers Base Camp is where we all met up every day. There was candy, there was videos, there was product displays, there were swap displays, there was the corporate team to talk to, etc. Day two, we were cruising. 10 Alaskan foods to try before you die. So Alaskan king crab legs, tick, did that. Moose steak, no, but Sean did have caribou medallions, so I think that kind of counts as something in there. We didn't have salmon, sadly, and I certainly didn't have a bucket of butt. Okay, then we were Juneau, was day 3, things to try, restaurants to go and have a look at. Do the tramway, Mount Roberts tramway, we did that. They call it a tramway over there, don't know why, it's a cable car, it went up like 2,000 feet. So, it's this, one of these. So, you went up quite high, and it was very hot. But we saw a hummingbird that day, which was amazing. So it was ruggedly beautiful. Then the next day we were off cruising to Skagway. And I really liked Skagway. Skagway is famous for the Yukon Railway. Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to get this bit of wire back in again. Yeah, famous for the White Pass Yukon Railway. We didn't go up on that though. We just found that the actual town itself was beautiful. So we spent time in Skagway looking around, just chilling out, and then eating my crab's legs and Sean's caribou at Olivia, which was a really, really nice restaurant, actually. It was lovely. Then we went off to Tracy-on Fjord, which was fabulous, and we actually did see the goats that they keep talking about. We saw whales on our way in. Sean saw humpback whales on the way in. We saw seals. We didn't see any bears. That's the only thing we missed out of the whole trip, was bears, which I'm a bit sad about. But we saw the glacier breaking off as it carved, and bits of it just literally crashed into the fjord. I saw it twice and we heard it 3 times. It's just amazing, absolutely amazing. Never forget that. Then we were cruising. We had our, look at that, cute. We had our share fair, which was where all of the demonstrators got to, well, not all of the demonstrators, a select few demonstrators who'd been asked to do some designing beforehand. They got to share with us their ideas for the new catalogue. And we had a late night dessert buffet, which was great, but I didn't eat any desserts because it was 10 o'clock in the evening. It was too late for me. And then day 7 we came to Victoria, which again, more base camp. Base camp was also very important because you won stuff. You got product when you went to base camp, which is always good. Victoria in Canada was beautiful. We went to see the Inner Harbour, and then we went whale watching and we saw whales. Oh my goodness, did we see whales. We saw orcas, killer whales, like so close, and they were just, obviously the guy was really good. He kept within boundaries, you know, whenever they were coming towards him, he would move out the way because that's what you have to do. But they were close enough that you could see them with the naked eye, you know, just jumping out the water. And one of them, big male, turned over and he was waving his flipper and then splashed his tail, which apparently meant he was happy. So we were good with that. We did go to Fisherman's Wharf. We didn't have time to actually eat anything there really because we were busy going whale watching. And then that was it. And then we were home back to Seattle, which was a shame. So it all went too fast. However, they have left us with some lovely memories. So when we got to our stateroom, on our stateroom door was this. Isn't that cute? And we're like, oh, that's really lovely. Really lovely. It's made of wood and it's touchable. And then we realised that actually this is a photo frame. So we can take this photo out and replace it with one of our own. Although I do quite like that photo. It's quite nice as it is. So at the moment it's like this up on our fridge until we decide which photo of the trip we want to put up. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. That's very cool. Then we got, what else did we get? Oh yes. This might be a bit tricky to get up here and show you on camera because it's quite large. But we got a handbag. It's a very big purse, as the Americans would say. It goes over your arm. But look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Isn't that gorgeous? Hearts, 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 hearts. I love it, love it, love it. And look at the front. It says, ooh, if you can see there, it says Stampin' Up. So it's got the Stampin' Up logo. Inside it's this beautiful, oh sorry, oh I've just made you feel dizzy. It's got this beautiful blue and white lining, striped lining, and it's just, and I've moved all that, it's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous and massive, which was very handy because I had lots of things to bring home. Okay, so then what else did we get? So then we also got, so they went for big presents this time. I think we need to have a word because, you know, my suitcase was just about big enough, and that's because we took a lot of stuff. We took a lot of empty space packed with bubble wrap, which was a tip I think I got from Jackie Noble, I think from New Zealand. But yes, so we got our lovely jackets. So each demonstrator achiever got one of these, and I bought Sean a matching one in dark grey. So he was very chuffed with that. He really likes it. So, because he does a lot for me, he's my Sherpa Bill. But it's lovely. And it's got a little pocket there for your mobile phone or whatever, or MP3 player or whatever. And it's got zip-up pockets. Yeah, it's really nice. So, if you're coming to on stage and you wonder what the corporate clothing is like, it's very good. So bring some pennies with you because you can order corporate stuff when you come to on stage this time, which is a great perk. Okay, next up, they decided it was going to be cold. It wasn't. I think all the jackets and stuff and this next present was because they thought it was going to be cold. It wasn't cold. They had a heat wave. We went to Alaska to get cooled down from the heat wave we're having here in the UK. No, 88 degrees in Juneau. It's ridiculous. So they gave us this, which I've never used, but I will be using. This is my snuggle rug, as they call it, a snuggle blanket. Again, with the Stampin' Up logo, with the trees for Alaska. As I say, every single little piece is just, and it's so soft. So when I'm sitting here cold in the winter and crafting, this is going to be on my knee. I know, isn't it yummy? So this is going to be on my lap, so that's very nice. So no one's going to wrestle that one off me, I can tell you. Okay, and then, as if we didn't have enough large things to take home, Then we got this box, which I can tell you weighs an absolute ton. And I have to do a huge shout out to Sam Hammond Donald Pootles. She saved this for me. We came through, I was in the wheelchair because of my sciatica, and just the walking just kills me. And so because I wasn't sure how I was going to be, we'd booked it beforehand. So when I came back through Seattle, I forgot this was in my hand luggage, and they said, oh, you know, electricals, whatever. And I was just whisked through, and I forgot that this was in my hand luggage. So they'd taken this out of my hand luggage, as well as my tablets, and put it in a separate, one of those little separate carry cases, baskets to go through the conveyor belt. But of course then I'd been whisked off, and Sean actually said, there's one of those boxes, is that yours, Pip? And I went, well, no, it was in my case, and my case was all done up and everything, so I didn't think it was mine. Anyway, Sam and her mum and dad were the next people through, thank goodness, because they spotted this and spotted that nobody else was picking it up. They waited 10 minutes and then decided it must be mine. So thankfully, I got Wi-Fi in the airport, and I got this ping. And they said, you know, she said, is this, I think I've got your speaker. And then Jenny, she met up with Jenny, who was on my flight coming home, Jenny McCormack. So the baton was handed from Sam to Jenny and from Jenny to us. And I'm very grateful, because that means that my gorgeous, wait for it, Stampin' Up speakers, yes, they are speakers, have arrived back with me. Look at that! Look at them! So I'm very thankful to Sam for doing that for me. Aren't they great? They're Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, whatchamacallit thingies. You plug them in and charge them up. Portable wireless speakers. They're amazing. Yes, so that's awesome. These are coming to retreat, ladies. We're going to be boosting some tunes with that. And also team training, I'm thinking, in case it gets so busy that I need a speaker so you can hear me at the back. I'm thinking they would be quite good. So yes, I'm very thankful to Sam for saving those for me. So a little card might be going in the post to her to say thank you, I think. Okay, so that's those. And they weigh a ton, they really do. So she had to lug those around as well, bless her. Okay, so what am I missing? Am I missing something we were given? Oh, I don't know. What else could I possibly have received when I was in Alaska, do you think? Anybody want to hazard a guess what I might have been given in Alaska? Anybody? I'm going to wait for some possible good thoughts. And also your normal classes. Yes, Ange, but I can bring it to my normal classes as well and put some music on. We can do a bit of dancing in between. We can dance around the tables. That would be quite good. That would be good. So no one wants to hazard a guess that we might actually have received something else. Okay. Well, let me tell you what else we received. Dun, dun, dun. Yay! Well done, Lisa. Yes, we received the catalogue. Whoop, whoop. And I know, it's August and it's going to be like 30 degrees this weekend. However, in Stampin' Up World, we're talking Christmas. Now, I've put these clips on here because I am, I really want to flick it open and show you, but I'm not allowed. All I'm allowed to show you is the cover. Okay, that was the one restriction we had. You can do whatever else you like, girls, but you can't, and boys, but you can't. I must stop saying just girls because, you know, there were guys on the trip like Brian. You can't open it and show people the inside of it online. I can do it in person, but not online. So yes, but it just gives you an idea. And there's some interesting things to note for my customers and for my team and anyone else out there who's watching. Who might be interested. This is designed to match with the annual catalogue. So it has the same kind of look and feel with this beautiful decoration around the edge with Stampin' Up in the 30 years in the middle. And we've got Love It, Live It, Share It. And the main catalogue was Love It. And this catalogue is Live It. And I'm assuming that the celebration and spring catalogue might be Share It. I don't know, but that's just me. I've been in this a while now. I think I know how they're going. But it's 30 years of living creatively. And it is just gorgeous. There are some beautiful things in here. So I was very lucky. They were incredibly generous to us. So we received some Memories and I'm going to get those out because it's shiny. Some Memories and More note cards and envelopes. Okay, so we know that we have Memories and More cards in the main catalogue. These are their Poppy Parade version for the Christmas catalogue. Then, I don't know if you remember, but on this card I showed you way back here, remember this card? There was this piece on it here and I thought, that's new. I'm not sure if Paula was allowed to send that to me before the catalogue, but that I got that just before I went to Alaska and I thought, ooh, that's nice. I wonder if that's a new embossing folder. Well, lo and behold, the very first thing we got when we went to general session was the new corrugated embossing folder, and it's a dynamic one, so nice and thick. Lots of good embossing coming with that. Okay, so that's that. Then we got this, and it's like, okay, take your pick. What's that then? Well, I know lots of you have been asking for this for a while. Ta-da! Yeah, you're still none the wiser, are you? It's a pickup tool. Okay, so in here, she says, if I can get that off, in here there should be, oh, I might have to put the filly happy thing on, I don't know. Oh no, it's in there. So in here you screw this, you wind this thing down, I think, and oh, here it comes. Yes, see, you get a bit of putty on the end, and this is your picky uppy thing. So if you have, let's get some sequins. Let's get some sequins out. Okay, here we go. There we are. So if you get some sequins and you want to make sure that you can pick them up properly, here we go. You use the putty. Oh, look at that, to pick it up. I haven't tried it yet. As you see, I've just got it. Oh, I've just done a bit too much. Oh dear. No. Oh well. Don't do too much like me. Don't be too vigorous with it. Pop it down a bit like that. There we go. So yes, so you can use them to pick up your sequins. Isn't that cool? And then on the other end, oh, there's like a blade. It's really quite sharp. And I think that's for getting underneath like rhinestones and stuff and lifting them off. Isn't that cool? So you've got a picky uppy thing, which we all need in our lives, and a scrapey uppy thing. I'm sure they've got technical terms, but this is what I'm calling it. And then in here we've got other things. So this is, well, this is a replacement putty. So you've got more putty for when that one runs out, and you can get more of these. So it comes with a replacement. And then in here, oh, I know that quite a few of you have said, oh, I wish, you know, they would sell the, you know, at the bottom of your scoring board, the scorers. Sometimes people lose their scorers. Well, here you go. Small end, big end, and you just change them out. She says, I'm not sure how you do this. I need to look at the actual instructions, so I'm not actually going to change, but I think you just pull them off and slot that one in, and then pull it off and turn it around and slot that one in. So that's pretty cool. So you could decide, you might want your scoring tool and your picky up tool, or you might want your scrapey uppy tool and your, no, you wouldn't want your score, you want your picky uppy tool all the time, I would have thought. Anyway, so there you go. So that's pretty nifty, isn't it? And that was one of the things that we kind of mentioned, I think, at some point, was some kind of extra tool in the Leader to Leader programme that brought you the Stamparatus. So it's nice to see that they're bringing you other things too. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to move that out of the way. Then we got another embossing folder. I don't have to open this one because it's easy to see on here. This is the Swirls and Curls. Nice. And a thingy thing. Yes, Lisa, I know. Everything's a thingy thing to me. It's a picky uppy thing, or a sticky thing, or a something elsey thing. Okay, have a cup of tea. Right, so that's that. Swirls and Curls, we like that. And that one kind of matches with this massive bundle that we got. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that yum? So we've got lots of words, and this is at 70%. So if you look on the back, you can see, and their photo, oh, that's shiny, and their photopolymer, which I love. There we go. So massive, big stamps. Look, happy Christmas. Nice words. Cheer, wishes, very merry, happy holiday, Christmas, bright blessings to you, and a nice and on its own. Have a hat from us, wishing you a. Okay, but that's not all. So those swirls and curls kind of match those swirls and curls, but that's not all. No, because they've paired it with. Dun dun dun. I'm going to get rid of all this plastic now. They've paired it with. Ta-da! Huh. Some dies which say Christmas, holidays, merry and happy, plus 2 little frames for cutting out this frame and the wording and stuff. Isn't that gorgeous? Doesn't look like much there, but on the catalogue you can see just here one of the Christmases. I know. It's pretty awesome, isn't it? So that is, I think, a must-have set. And look here, have a merry. There's another, although I think that's a different merry. I can't tell you about that one yet. But yes, so that is awesome. So I was very chuffed to get that. Then we went on to, let's talk about these things. So then there was a new punch. Ta-da! And this punch, I'm not sure if you can actually see that. Take it out, turn it round. This punch, can you see it cuts out leaves? Don't they also look like reindeer's antlers? I think so. I think we could be seeing some reindeer antlers with that to match with our little reindeers in the whatchamacallit, the one that goes with the punch. The one that goes with the Father Christmas and the Santa. No, that is a Father Christmas. The Eskimo, the Father Christmas, the Gingerbread Man. You know, that set. Anyway, it'll come to me. It's been a year. I can't remember. Okay, so yes, so that's that one. So that's nice. And then we've got some beautiful ribbon. This is gorgeous ribbon. Cookie cutter, thank you, Lisa. What would I do without you, Lisa? Stunning. And she's not even mine. But yeah, here is some ribbon. I have to get this out because you won't appreciate this until you see it properly. Okay, so here we go. Ribbon. On this side, it's nice. It's Merry Merlot. Or Merry Merlot as I call it, but Merry Merlot as they call it in the US. Yeah, very nice. But on this side, it's Copper Shimmer Merry Merlot together. Isn't that yum? Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. Cool. So this was one of the most popular items in the spin your wheel category. We were all after a bit of that. That didn't last very long. So sometimes you got to pick, like when you span the wheel, if you got into one thing like the lumberjack, you could pick anything you wanted, which was great. Okay, so then the next thing we got was, actually it wasn't the next thing, but I'm going to show you this anyway. This one, Making Christmas Bright. And look, little light bulbs. Aren't they cute little light bulbs? Wouldn't they be better if they came with a punch that punched the little light bulbs out? Well, guess what? They come with a punch. Yay! Do you remember me saying we told Stampin' Up we wanted the punches back? This is Stampin' Up listening to us. We've got punches. Got punches coming out of our ears now. So it actually looks a bit like a footprint, I also think, to me. I don't know, I could see footprints in the snow. Maybe that's just me. But yes, nice light bulb. And I can tell you there's another stamp set that this coordinates with in the catalogue. I hope you're making your wish list already. Okay, and then to match the little light bulbs, we've got some, not that they match, but they're kind of cute, some Merry and Bright. They're called Merry and Bright. It's all in the same suite. Merry and Bright little paper clips. So you can use these to clip onto your projects, clip your little projects to the front. You know, we've used clips before. I'm going to be using clips again. So they're cute. Christmas trees and stars. They're nice. Okay. And then let's have a look. This is all shining in your eyes, I think. So I might move that over there a bit. Hopefully it won't shine so much. So then also with that suite, oh, I nearly forgot. I need to show you something else. We'll do that at the end. Also with this suite came, where is it? Oh, I can't get into it. Hold on. As you were, peeps, just bear with. Okay, there we go. This is well wrapped up, this one. Oh, it still won't let it go. There we go. Right. So this is two-tone red satin ribbon. And again, I'm not sure if you can see, but on one side it's got stripes and on the other side it's got plain. I have absolutely, and that's on one side of the ribbon, not the other side's pretty much the same, except this isn't satin. I've no idea how they've managed to do that. It's genius, isn't it? It beggars belief. Anyway, so yes, so that's clever ribbon. We like a bit of clever ribbon. Then we got this stamp set, which apparently, according to my team, oh, it's a bit dusty already, according to my team, seems to be the top most wanted stamp set so far out of their pre-order. So who on here is a demo? Who's ordered this one as part of their pre-order? Anybody? I bet they have. Or will be ordering it if you haven't put it in yet. So yes, so this is the Dashing Deer, which in itself is quite cute. But it gets better because it matches with the Dashing Deer framelets, or the Detailed Deer framelets. Aren't they lovely? So you get this lovely jumping deer with the little antlers and flowers, not quite sure where they come in, and some more antlered reindeer. This one matches this guy, and then this one matches this guy, and this guy doesn't have anything to cut him out, I don't think. Yeah. But then they've got swirly bits as well, which are gorgeous, and I love this stamp here. So yeah, so that's lovely. So to go along with all of that, okay, because I haven't finished yet, this is, remember I said I had to take another suitcase? Yeah. So to go along with all of that, we also got, where are they? Because it wouldn't be the same without paper. So you might have seen this on my, you might have seen this one on my Facebook Live, or picture that I did. I think I posted a picture. So this is Joyous Noel Speciality, and I'm going to have to open it. Sorry about the noise. Sorry about the noise. Oh, hi Carol, nice to see you there. Well, not see you, but you know what I mean. So we're just finishing off going through all the stuff I got from the trip in terms of product. So these are double-sided Speciality, because they've got copper foiling Christmas papers. Aren't they beautiful? Can you see that? Can you see these? I hope you can see all these. I mean, just look at that. Isn't that lovely? Yum, 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 yum. And then if you turn them over, still pretty yum, even without the foiling. Look at this. This has got like, because it's foiled on this side, it's got like a texture to it on the back, which is nice. Yummy. Aren't these gorgeous? Just gorgeous. And I really like the coordination of colours. I would not have put these two colours together because I'd be fixated on kind of like garden green and all that. But this is Tranquil Tide with Merry Merlot. Isn't that lovely? I love this one. This is really yummy. Yeah, so we got that one. And of course, oops, obviously copper, my all-time favourite colour. Yum. So that's very nice. So that's what I'm not going to try and get that back in. I'm just going to pop that down there and I'll sort it out later. So that's that one. Then we got, I'm going to digress a moment, from Christmas. This is not Christmas because obviously it is an autumn and winter catalogue, and so we are supposed Lisa's just said, oh my god, now I need to make another order. Yeah, I know, sorry honey, they're nice, aren't they? Pretty lush. So yeah, so this is called the Country Lane Designer Series paper. Now I know that one of my team, this is her favourite thing that she's spotted in the catalogue so far. That's not Christmas, mainly because it's got her two favourite colours in it, which is Blackberry Bliss and I think Crushed Curry. So there we go. I'm only getting one sheet out so I can have some hope of remembering where it came from. I like this, it's got cotton on it, like cotton on the plant, cotton wool on the plant, and there's another one again. Isn't that pretty? That's nice. And as you can see, I haven't actually had these out of the packet. I've been very restrained because I wanted to do it live for you guys on the camera. There we go. And this one's got pumpkins, of course, because, you know, it's fall, isn't it? So in America, they have pumpkins. We have pumpkins too, but not quite so much. And then on the back, look at that. Blackberry Bliss, Crushed Curry. Blackberry Bliss and Crushed Curry. More Blackberry Bliss, lovely. More Blackberry Bliss. Yum, 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 yum. More Crushed Curry. Nice. Okay, so that's that one. So that is for the non-Christmassy projects that will be coming up in the... I think this one's my favourite. I think. Or maybe this tiled. I like this tiled one. Hey, Gina. Oh, Gina, we missed you, my lovely. We so missed you. Not the same without our Gina. But, yeah. We're just showing off. I'm just showing off all the bits, so I'm sorry. But you can have a good look and pretend like you were there and got them as well. Okay, so here we go. Next up, and last but not least, I've saved this one for last, not because I was, you know, planning it to be last, just I forgot that I'd had paper as well until I remembered a little bit ago. Okay, so here we have, now these are some of the new photographic papers. Oh, I wish you'd been there too. Yeah, I know, Gina, we really missed you. And it was not the same. But these are some of the new photographic papers, so they're a mix. Some of them are photographs, some of them are not. And then, see, they take the picture and then they put them onto the papers. Aren't they gorgeous? And then this one, Bokeh Dots. Bokeh's still very in. It's been in for a couple of years now, but it's still very popular. This one is Stars and Stripes. And then this one is, you think it's the same, but it's not quite, I don't think. No. This one's got lights on it, and this one's got baubles on it, and pine cones. Okay. And then just to finish up, we have this one. I think these are around the wrong way. Hold on. Oh, maybe not. Okay. This one I think is around the wrong way, because this, I think, is a photograph. Yeah. Okay, so this is a photographic image of baubles hanging. Isn't that just stunning? So we've got these, I want to say 4 that are photographs. That's these. Okay, so 2 kind of bower ones even, and some light bulbs and some baubles. And then these 2 here, which are less photographic but still pretty. And then if we turn them over, then we have these ones. So we have poinsettias, we've got stockings, lovely, pine coney things, I think, yeah, on crumb cake. kind of like a distressed line art, a more distressed green. This is spruce green, or is it Call Me Clover? Actually, no, this is, oh, this could be Call Me Clover, that one. Hold on, because one of these is spruce and one of these, I think that's spruce, so this must be Call Me Clover. And then spots. I really must say I like the stockings. Oh, good. You know, when you do that, you always check what's on the other side. It's not one I won't mind cutting into, because if it had been on the back of this one, quite frankly, you're never going to see the back of this one. Okay. Yeah, because poinsettias have nothing in comparison to gold baubles. It's going to be gold baubles all the way. Okay. I mean, it's good you got two, yeah, so you can choose. But in my honest, humble opinion, that's never going to get hidden. That's beautiful. Okay, so there you go. That is pretty much it. The roundup of us and all we got in the lovely Alaska. I'm going to leave that on top because I love that picture so much, and hopefully it's not shining in your eyes. So I hope that's given you a bit of a look at the new upcoming catalogue. I know it feels like we've only just finished. Oh, we haven't even really got started with the annual catalogue, and I agree, you know, they're still lovely. Yeah, it is too nice. Well, maybe too nice to cut, or maybe just a big picture, Gina, I'm thinking. But yeah, I know we have really only just sort of had the annual catalogue, and I know that it's August and it's hot, hot, hot weather outside. But the reason why I wanted to show this to you was because if you join my team this month, and I know lots of you joined me last month, and I'm very grateful that you joined me last month and you got a fabulous deal. But you know, there are some people who maybe couldn't join last month and maybe were a bit sad that they couldn't join last month. Well, guess what? You get some good stuff too, because if you join this month, you get to choose, not this obviously because this was my Prezi, but you get to choose all of this out of the new catalogue as part of your starter kit. So should you want to, you can build your starter kit with items from the autumn and winter catalogue. So if you're a Christmas fiend and you want to start making your Christmas stuff now, if you haven't already made your Christmas cards, or if you are looking to do autumn fairs or Christmas fairs or anything like that, this is the time to buy, because you can purchase your starter kit now. It's still fantastic value. It's £99 and you get to choose £130 worth of goodies. Okay, and you don't pay any shipping. You get to join our amazing team. If you join before the 14th of August, you also get the possibility of registering for On Stage, which is our biannual convention, and it is going to be rocking this year in November in Birmingham in the UK, because it's the 30th anniversary. I mean, it's always rocking, but it's going to be huge. I know it's going to be amazing. So if you join before then, you've got a chance to come and join us then. But if you can't come and join us at On Stage, it's still a good opportunity, because you get to choose all this stuff and get stuff on pre-order, and everything that you buy from pre-order onwards. So you join, you get your kit. After that, you get 20% discount on everything that you purchase, and you get that until the end of December. So what's not to love? You could get all your Christmas cards done, all your Christmas crafting, fairs, stalls, markets, everything done for that. You just need to remember to buy the Stampin' Up copyright, so that when you sell stuff, you put the copyright on the back. But that's it. So, you know, if you're one of those people who only crafts once a year, and it's this time of year, then don't buy anything at full price. Come and join the team and, you know, get a bargain on all these lovely things. And let me tell you, everything I've shown you today, so you can see how much this is, yeah? So these sets, these stamps, the ribbon, the embossing folders, the papers, the clips. They told us that they gave us, as part of our, as part of the incentive trip, we got 10% or less of the catalogue. Okay, so they gave us 10% of the new catalogue to take home. So if this is only 10% of it and you already have a large wish list, then you need to be definitely joining. And then getting the rest of it, the other 90%, because it's all just as good as this, at 20% off. Okay, so that's that. Don't forget bonus days and colour your season as well if you want to shop. If you have any questions, please pop them in the comments. I will answer all your comments below. And I hope you have a lovely Wednesday and 1st of August. Don't let anyone pinch or punch you. And I will see you again soon. Take care for now. Bye.